Bro, when is the Car Tycoon game releasing? I swear to God, people been telling me like, when it...
Okay, so for the past few months I have been working on a game called Custom Car Tycoon, which is a game where you buy car parts to build your car, sell it, buy better parts, upgrade your workshop and stuff like that. But the thing is that the game is no near finished, so yeah, we need to fix that. So in the last video we added a lot of new stuff, for example this motherfucker called Peter, who can steal your items and basically ruin your entire gameplay experience. We also added some NPCs and we remade the entire map. So in this video we are going to be finishing the game and release it for everyone to play. So the first thing we are going to do is we are going to add car patterns. So I made this pattern machine in Blender, then I made some patterns, and if you have the pattern machine unlocked, then if you click on this button you will be able to put the patterns on your car that you have bought. The next thing we are going to do is we are going to add a day-night cycle because it's pretty much useless, and after a bit of coding this is how it turned out. But if we are adding a day-night cycle, then we should also add lamps that you can buy for your workshop. So I made these lamp models, and when it turns night, the lamps in everyone's workshop will turn on. If you remember, in the last video I added these red blocks as placeholders for buildings, so yeah, it's time to change these into some actual buildings. So I made this fishing house, and I also made this building which is going to be the black market. But the thing is that the black market is empty, like really empty, so we need to make some items. So I made 7 tires, 5 side mirrors, 6 spoilers, 1, 2, 3, 8 fucking hood ornaments, and lastly I got 4 car models which were made by Fiat. Anyways, this is how the black market looks like for now. I also added a new currency called dark matter, which you can get by converting your gold into dark matter. Okay, so the next thing we need to do is we need to add something that could prevent players from going bankrupt. So I made this crate model which will randomly get dropped on the map, and if you go and open the crate, then you will be able to get some cash. If you take a look at the store, you can see that it basically looks like a piece of shit because it's just a cube with a store text on it. So we need to make a new store model. So after a long hour of modeling, I managed to make this. And to be honest, I think it looks pretty damn good. The next thing we need to do is we need to remake the trees, because the ones right now, they look a bit interesting. So after some time, this is how the new trees turned out. Okay, so if you remember, in the last devlog I tried to make music, but it didn't really turn out well, so I used a music which was made by Roblox. But I really want this game to have its own music, so there is only one place to get that.
Hey kids, music time!
Oh no, just leave me alone, please. I don't told you not to do this anymore.
And with that he threw together some epic musics which you can listen to on his channel. So yeah, thanks Aki, very cool. After that I made this leaderboard model which will show the top playtimes, and then I made some badges, added some street lamps, and with all of this done, it was finally time to make a public testing for the game. I mean, what could possibly go wrong? Foreshadowing, a lot of fucking things will go terribly wrong. So the game just went public and there are 61 active players, which is like 10 times more than what I ever had, so that's great. But anyways, let's take a look at the Discord server to see what other people think about the game. If you have a car on the podium and you want to sell it, you sold it, but then you have the items back and you got the consoles. I can't upgrade my Tycoon, I can only build cars every time I click on an upgrade to buy. There is just as the price 200k, I can't click on anything. I had 2 cars of the exact same caliber. When I had left the game and rejoined, one of my cars had despawned. So I lost profit, not very happy ratings, 1 out of 5. Downvoted. Oh, you mother... I upgraded my workshop to level 2 for 200k, and there is a tree in my shop. Wait, What the fuck? There's a tree in his... Wait, what? What the fuck? This guy has a fucking tree in his workshop. So yeah, let's just say that the game is slightly broken. Shit. Okay, so the public testing just ended, and I managed to fix almost every single fucking issue, so now we can get back to adding new stuff to the game. So the first thing we are going to do is we are going to remake the shop UI, and we will also add an option to buy in-game currencies. So first I made some currency icons, and after like half an hour, this is how the new shop UI turned out. Okay, so if you look really closely, you can see that the last rack in the store is quite empty. So we need to add a new type of items. So after a long thinking, I decided to add car splitters, which are these things on the bottom of the cars. But to put these splitters on your cars, you will need a level 4 workbench. So I made this pretty cool workbench model. And this is how the splitters look like in game. What the fuck? Anyways, I quickly fixed the issue, and this is how the splitters look like. Okay, so the next thing we need to do is we need to add items to the VIP section of the store. So I made these item models, and I got this car model, which I just took from the black market. But you see, this is a problem because now there's a fucking car missing. So I hit up my boy, Fiat, and he managed to make this masterpiece, which will be the most expensive car in the game. Okay, so after that I added this door in the black market, which you will be able to open by collecting 3 parts of a key, which are hidden somewhere on the map. But what's down there, you might ask? Well, there is nothing. Actually, it's completely empty. So we are going to add drums, please. Roof decorations. Yeah, what a great fucking idea. So I made these models. I made a flamingo, a top hat, a taco, and a lot of cool stuff. But guess what? I made a fucking plumber. I mean, who the fuck is going to put a plumber on their car? Anyways, this is how the roof decorations look like in the game. After that, it was time to make some thumbnails, so I made these rendered pictures in Blender, and with that the game is finished. Making this game was a lot of fun, and I'm actually impressed how it turned out. So yeah, if you would like to try the game out, then the link will be in the description or in the pinned comments. But anyways, make sure to like and subscribe. Bye.